letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to.
Dive deep with us today as we unravel the twisty saga involving Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and a Hollywood storm that's shaken Tinseltown to its core. Curious about the intricate web of celebrity connections, relationships, and jaw-dropping revelations? You're in the right spot. And hey, for your front row seat to all things spicy in Celebville, just tap that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Celebrity Pop's got the drama dialed up, and trust us, you won't want to miss out. For those of you who might be out of the loop, Danny Masterson, a face many will remember from the nostalgic set of that 70s show, was recently sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. The charges? He was convicted of raping 2 women back in 2003. Yet as the courtroom prepared to decide Masterson's fate, a handful of letters flooded in, advocating for leniency towards the actor. Among these was one penned by none other than Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. It's undeniable that celebrities have a unique perspective on their peers. Their interactions are often behind closed doors, away from the glare of the media spotlight. Ashton and Mila's choice to stand up for Masterson is noteworthy, particularly given the gravity of his conviction. In the letters they wrote, both actors delved into their personal experiences and relationships with Masterson. Their aim was to provide a more holistic image of Masterson, one that they hoped might influence the court's sentencing decision. Kutcher, well remembered for his roles in films like Just Married, expressed a deep admiration for Masterson, saying, "As a friend, Danny has been nothing but a positive influence on me. He's an extraordinarily honest and intentional human being." He even went so far as to credit Masterson with preventing him from descending into the pitfalls of the Hollywood lifestyle, particularly concerning drug use. Any time that we were to meet someone or interact with someone who was on drugs or did drugs, he made it clear that that wouldn't be a good person to be friends with. Now, this isn't the first time that celebrities have stepped in to vouch for their friends during legal proceedings. Yet given the nature of the charges against Masterson, Kutcher and Kunis' decision to voice their support is undoubtedly a strange move. It's crucial to approach the situation with an understanding of its nuances. There is a vast expanse between personal experience with someone and the actions they might have committed. While Kutcher and Kunis paint a picture of a loyal and principled friend, the court found evidence pointing in a vastly different direction. Segueing into the finer details of these letters, Kutcher's concluding remarks caught the attention of many. The seasoned 45-year-old actor made a rather poignant statement, suggesting his perspective on the broader ramifications of Masterson's conviction. Kutcher emphasized, "I do not believe Masterson at 47 is an ongoing harm to society." He elaborated further on the potential ripple effect the situation might have on Masterson's family, especially his 9-year-old daughter, Fiona. To Kutcher, the idea of Fiona growing up without her father's presence represents a tertiary injustice in and of itself. Not to be left behind, Kunis too offered a vantage point that, while personal, shines a light on a different side of Masterson. Reflecting on their shared experiences, Kunis celebrated Masterson's role in her life as an amazing friend, confidant, and above all, an outstanding older brother figure to me. Kunis, the Friends with Benefits star, didn't stop there. Highlighting Masterson's influence on her life trajectory, she shared, "His caring nature and ability to offer guidance have been instrumental in my growth both personally and professionally." Drawing a parallel to Kutcher's earlier statements, Kunis too credited Masterson for shielding her from the pitfalls of drug use. It seems the couple found a common rallying point in their shared gratitude towards Masterson for helping them steer clear of some of the darker alleys of Hollywood. Wrapping up her thoughts, Kunis shed light on Masterson's character by mentioning, "Danny has consistently displayed a profound sense of responsibility and care for those around him." She elaborated on this unwavering grace and empathy, regardless of whether they were on a bustling set or sharing personal moments. Now, don't switch tabs just yet. Dive deeper into the world of celebrities by ensuring you never miss an update. A quick suggestion for our viewers: we'll hit that subscribe button and get notifications from Celebrity Pop. Who wouldn't want to dish on the latest, right? But hang on, back to Ashton and Mila. It's fascinating to note that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis were not the only stars from that 70s show stepping into the spotlight to share their perspectives. Deborah Jo Rupp and Kurtwood Smith, familiar faces from the show, also took up the pen to advocate on Masterson's behalf. Outside of this immediate circle, actors Giovanni Ribisi and Billy Baldwin, the latter being closely connected as the Ranch alum's brother-in-law, added their voices to the mix. Billy Baldwin, in particular, brings a level of personal gravitas to his words. At 60 years of age, Baldwin reflected, "I've truly never met a person that was a more caring, dedicated, trustworthy, and loyal family member and friend." Such statements raise questions about how personal relationships can sometimes be at odds with public perception. But let's not overlook the judicial proceedings. Masterson's conviction in May over 2 in-question incidents from 2003 was notably significant. A previous trial in November 2022 ended inconclusively, with the jury unable to reach a verdict. Adding another layer to this intricate story, it's worth noting that the 3 accusers were members of the Church of Scientology, a faith that Masterson himself subscribes to. Their reasons for not coming forward sooner? Allegations that the church discourages reporting crimes to the authorities. As of now, none of these accusers maintain their association with the church. While Masterson is set on appealing his sentence, his wife, Bijou Phillips, remains a steadfast pillar of support. Not only was she a consistent presence throughout the trial, but she too penned a heartfelt letter drawing attention to Masterson's character. Post-hearing, Bijou, a model and actress, made her allegiance clear, sporting her wedding ring as she left the venue, even while trying to maintain a semblance of privacy. But every action has a reaction. After penning those character letters for Danny Masterson, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis felt the weight of public scrutiny. So via a candid video on Instagram, the duo offered a glimpse into their personal stance. Kutcher, breaking the initial silence, acknowledged, "We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson." The somber tone of his voice unmistakably conveyed the gravity they felt around the situation. His better half, Kunis, was quick to emphasize their long-standing advocacy for victims, asserting, "We support the victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future." The sentiment shed light on their broader intentions and commitments, helping fans and critics alike to perceive the broader picture of their involvement and beliefs. Digging a little deeper into the context, Kutcher, still very much the articulate voice of the duo, shared some behind-the-scenes details. As he revealed, the request for character letters originated from Masterson's family. They approached the couple a few months prior, hoping for insight into the Danny they had known for a quarter of a century. The purpose? Well, to provide a holistic view to the judge, assisting in the arduous task of sentencing. Kunis was the first to step into the conversation. With the candor and directness we've come to expect from her, she clarified, the letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling. Kutcher, never one to shy away from being direct, took the baton from his wife, emphasizing that their letters were purely intended for the judge to read. Importantly, he stated with unmistakable clarity they were not penned with any intention to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. The air of the conversation grew weightier as he earnestly expressed regret, saying, "And we're sorry if that has been the case." To round off their clarifications, Kunis extended her heartfelt sympathies to all victims, remarking, "Our heart goes out to every single person who has ever been the victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape." Now, for many, this might just be another headline, but it's essential to remember that real lives, emotions, and families are embroiled in these circumstances. The coming chapter in Masterson's life is as intense as they come. Reports are pouring in that he's under a stringent 24-hour surveillance while incarcerated, awaiting transfer to a California state prison. And there you have it, another chapter in the vast narrative of Hollywood. For those who crave the latest, don't let the story end here. Subscribe and click that bell. With Celebrity Pop, you're always in the know. Until next time, stay informed and stay fabulous.